heart pounding, drenched in sweat,
You got this!
and no excuses. These are the greatest workouts in America.
We as humans are far more capable than we believe.
No matter the odds,
Think about the end result.
get out there and get going.
We're gonna start with 45 minutes.
This is Pumped.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Donahue Fields, and I'm fighting for adaptive boxing. Let it be known, one day we will be in the Paralympics.
So what are some misconceptions people have about adaptive sports?
Maybe we're slow, but we're soft. Eat those. It's easy.
And you're changing those stereotypes when you're out there.
Absolutely, we are. There's more than just me.
It only takes one punch to move forward.
Okay, so you can't step into a punch. And if you add too much force, your chair actually moves. So if you're throwing a left, knowing how your chair moves or how far you can turn, you have to angle your chair.
I feel like you could knock me out in 2 seconds flat.
I can't, I don't want to hurt nobody. Was coming from the store one day, minding my business. One guy started shooting. Next thing I woke up in the hospital, doctor telling me I'll never walk again. A year later, my dog gets shot and killed in front of me. That broke me. I was ready to go. Life, I'm done. Thank you. It was nice. And I had a lot of pity for myself. But there was another part of me that was like, I'm better than this. I had to persevere. And that's hard. But then that's where adaptive boxing came along. I went from 267 pounds to 190.
Jeez.
I decided, you know what? How about I teach people like myself? So that way, if they say, oh, I can't do that, well, you can because I do it. Maybe we can't run and jump like you, but playing a whole new sport in a different aspect is, you know, it requires a whole different training, use of body functions and things like that.
And you're changing those stereotypes when you're out there.
Absolutely, we are. There's more than just me.
And how is your wheelchair incorporated into the boxing?
Okay, so we can't actually step, okay? So we can't step into a punch. And if you add too much force, your chair actually moves. It's common logic. You're on wheels, right? So if you're throwing a left, knowing how your chair moves or how far you can turn, you have to angle your chair. Let's say you're in a close quarter battle, right? You guys are scrapping. How do you get out of that? You can't step back and protect yourself. You have to put your hands down and move your chair. That means you're vulnerable. So there's ways about going about that I don't want to go into. You know, only my guys know that.
Your tactics.
Right, only my guys know that. But yeah, so there's methods to getting in and out of situations like that.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
His core is tremendous. If you saw how many times he was able to bounce and move.
I feel like you could knock me out in 2 seconds flat.
I can't, I don't want to hurt nobody.
Donahue, tell me your story.
Okay, born in Harlem, St. Luke's Hospital. Lived in the Bronx for a good bit of my childhood, moved to Georgia. Gained some culture, different perspective on life, you know. Came back to New York, about 16 years old. Was coming from the store one day, minding my business. And a group of guys started fighting. And next you know, one guy started shooting. I ran. I tried to get back up, but my legs wouldn't move. I was shot. Next thing I woke up in the hospital, doctor telling me I'll never walk again. A year later, walking my dog. My dog gets shot and killed in front of me. That broke me. I was ready to go. I was ready to cut the check. You know, life, I'm done. Thank you. It was nice. That was my best friend. Yeah, so I attempted suicide. I don't say it too often, but yeah, it was dark for a while. You know, I expected things should be given to me now because I'm not whole anymore. I should be taken care of, you know. But there was another part of me that was like, I'm better than this. You know, I can do more. Where God was taking me, where he wanted me to go, it required change. But then that's where adaptive boxing came along. With Hugo Harris here at Axis, and it was amazing. And I never thought I could do that again. I went from 267 pounds to 190.
Jeez.
Yes, I changed the way I ate. I felt good about myself. The process is still going. I'm not there.
Get the elbow up more on the hook. Okay. Because you're kind of like this, get it up. And that gives you defense here too.
All right, so here's the stigma that people have that are not disabled, right? They'll come and tell you, oh, you're gonna walk again. You can do it. Oh, God is gonna bring you up, you know? And if I don't do the work myself, it's never gonna happen. It doesn't just happen like that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Again.
And they can't tell me what I can do unless they've been in my situation and they've done it themselves. All right, so posture, It's not good right there. You definitely want to sit up more. There we go. I can't tell you how to climb a mountain or scale a building if I never did it before. So with the adaptive boxing, I decided, you know what? How about I teach people like myself? So that way, if they say, oh, I can't do that, well, you can because I do it. You got a seatbelt? Nah. All right, you definitely need a seatbelt. You cannot box without a seatbelt. You got to worry about falling out. You got to worry about falling, and you become one with the chair, you see? Fear is a big issue in our community. A lot of us don't even leave the house as much as we want to, or go to certain events, or avoid confrontation, or just not speaking up for ourselves, you know, in certain situations because we fear where it may go. So when you throw your punch, what you want is to engage your lower back on this side and your core on this side. So you're pulling and pushing. And that's a sad existence. You locked in the gate of your own fear. No one's doing that to you but you. This is what you're doing. You're leaning and you're doing that. It's a compensation thing. We all do that with spinal cord injuries. But it's up to you. Like, if you're consistent, you can do this, bro. I'm telling you, I'm swayed. I just want people to be free. I feel free now. I feel great. I feel secure. I want people to feel that. You know, I want people to live, not exist. I want you to live. So that's why I do it.
Art is equally as inspiring, equally as reflective, and it's just a different way to access the same like internal connection. And so I think yogis and art kind of often, whether they know it or not, kind of go together.
Being in this space so rich with creativity really has a potential to kind of feel that playfulness of two energies, creativity and spirituality. So it's a gift.
It adds a different element to it. It brings in the visual sense. So you're not just getting in tune with your body, connecting with the breath and the movements, but you also have this visual aspect of this beautiful space that we're in.
Museums as a whole are inherently calming, or can be like really great places to just slow down. They offer space to reflect on lots of different things.
I look at it as a wonderful perk of membership. It is not expensive, and it's just a beautiful way to explore the museum.
Yoga fit really well with these like large-scale pieces that were made for contemplation and like reflection of your role and place in all of it. So it fit really well, and then it was so popular that we realized, you know, our beautiful West Building architecture is the perfect space to do yoga.
It was the coolest thing I've done in Raleigh in a long time.
It provides people with a beautiful space, wonderful space in which to find that stillness. Even if you are not into the art, I think it would be really hard for you to come in and not be impacted by it.
Up next,
I think you really need to listen to your body. In the beginning, I would just work out because I thought that I had to, but then if I was fatigued or something, then I wouldn't work out well.
you're watching Pumped.
Hi, my name is Remy Cruz, also known as Miss Remy Ashton on YouTube.
Oh yeah!
And I am a lifestyle beauty blogger. Honestly, up until last year, I've had a gym membership and not gone. When I get there, I just like zone in on the workout and then I just leave. I don't look at anybody else. We are currently in Culver City in Los Angeles at the Culver City Stairs. This place is super awesome because you can come outside and get a free workout in, get some vitamin D, and get your workout in for the day. I think it's cool because you can see all of LA. Like over here, we've got like West Hollywood, we've got downtown behind, and you can just, you know, see it all up here.
What should everyone do when they first get to LA?
I think something like this is honestly super cool to do because you can kind of get like the sightseeing in, but then also you can get a workout in if you want for free, which is awesome. You don't have to pay $30 a workout class.
What's your exercise routine?
My routine, it kind of changes every week. I really like doing like spin classes. I do like training. I've gotten into yoga recently. I'm kind of just like mixing it up and figuring out what I like. I recently tried this thing called Barry's Boot Camp where you just run the entire time, and I've learned that I'm not a runner, and I almost died there. I put the treadmill too high and my legs couldn't keep up, but it's okay, I held on, it's okay. I think you really need to listen to your body. In the beginning, I would just work out because I thought that I had to, but then if I was fatigued or something, then I wouldn't work out well, and I feel like if you're not kind of like on your A game, then you can actually end up hurting yourself. So I think you really just need to be intuitive with yourself and listen to when your body's tired, or kind of figure out what workout's best for you for the day.
So has working out ever saved your life?
I wouldn't say it saved my life, but it definitely changed my life for the better. I recently started getting into working out like a year ago, and now I really like it, and it made me honestly like a lot happier and healthier. I love LA because there's so much to do. I like that there is the city feel, but then there's also the beach feel. I like the shopping, the food, and the people are actually surprisingly nice.
What would your tip be to someone if they wanted to do LA like a local?
I would say, you gotta go to the beach. I personally like the Santa Monica Pier. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it over there. I feel like downtown is really cool. It's kind of crazy how you can go 30 minutes one way back and forth and it's completely different. I think that's really interesting. And you gotta hit up a coffee shop too. I feel like that's very LA. Woo! All right, guys, so next time you're in LA, be sure to check out the Culver City Stairs. I'm gonna keep working out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I think of exercise as an enjoyable activity, something that makes you feel fully connected with yourself.
And now that the gyms are closed right now, she's created this amazing obstacle course.
I've never seen anything like it. Once I posted a picture of this on my Instagram, some guy who follows me said, I checked everywhere, like from SoCal to up north in Oregon, and there's nothing like this, not even a gym.
We've all been to a gym, we know what free weights look like, but this is, I think of Ninja Warrior when I look at something like this.
I went and stood underneath two of the really high ones that went up, stretching my neck up and thinking, oh, I don't know if I can ever do this. But then remembering who my instructor was going to be, I can do this.
It's no longer an exercise, it's a mindset, and it becomes a fun object to accomplish. I want people to remember that this is a place where they can just have fun and just forget everything and everything behind. Because it's what it is. You come, leave out your stress here, your aggression, whatever it is that's bothering you, you just let it out here. And you walk out feeling like a brand new person. I grew up in Mexico, and in kindergarten we had an after-school program that had similar background to this. And this is my idea of how I considered exercise and fun together. The whole COVID situation did influence me to be, you know what, like let's just make a playground outside and let's have people have some sort of freedom, a place where they can play and still be active and enjoy life. It's a really cool experience to be out here.
I'm expecting to improve my fitness to a level that is not attainable in a gym.
Every obstacle is designed to be core, legs, arms, cardio, in a way to it's a full body functional movement pattern.
Certainly is going to push my limits.
I teach people to believe in themselves, teaching proper technique, the right words, the right guidance to get people over.
She's very motivating. She makes me want to do better for myself in ways I never thought even possible. She makes you feel like you can do anything at all.
I've been trying to lose weight, and I plateaued, and I needed to find someone to help me kind of kickstart me. Angelica kind of helped me with working out. I feel 10 times better. I feel like I can bounce back and do whatever.
I don't think there's nothing greater in life than to know that people smile because you did something for them, without even having to say anything or do anything. People can just come here and smile, and that's what I want to give to people. If you're looking to have fun, have a life-changing experience, build up courage, build up strength to be a greater you, and to just bring a group of friends and social distancing, having fun with each other, then come on board. This is the place for you.
You're watching Pumped. Up next,
I love the togetherness and just motivating people to kind of come together and do workouts together.
Later,
I'm seeing this opportunity to take what we're doing everywhere, particularly for underserved communities.
you're watching Pumped.
All right, guys. Hi, Tara. Hi, Diane. Karen, good morning. Kathy, Jeanette, Marianne, Kim from Texas. I love it. I love the togetherness and just motivating people to kind of come together and do workouts together because we're all in this for the same reasons when it comes down to it. We have rounds of upper body today. You know, they'll say things like, I've never worked out at home before a day in my life, and I kind of actually am enjoying this. I never thought that I would be able to do some of the things we're doing, and it's so great to see that there's so many people joining in, and it gets me out of bed every day in this strange normal that we have going on. Up, let's get warm, guys. Really, the workouts are for anyone. You have 30 seconds left. You can do this. Find your stairs, wherever they are. Go! I've been teaching for 27 years, since I was 16 years old. Now I want you to take some arm circles back, Kind of started out because our gym closed and we couldn't really do anything for anyone. I just started it the first week and thought it would be fun, and then the amount of people that started joining, and then the community that started, you know, women that didn't even know each other and men that didn't know these people were all kind of getting together and pushing each other on in the comments, and it was just so amazing. Pull, the elbow comes right by your side, pull. People like the fact that when we're doing the workouts, I can see on my stream to my TV, if they write a comment, I can respond to them within about a 15-second delay. So, you know, if someone's like, oh my God, my legs are on fire, I can respond to that, and there is some interaction there. Sarah, Michelle, Jen, Beth, I know you can finish this for me. You have 20 seconds left. Even if it's just an hour of them moving, it's better than kind of feeling like they're stuck on the couch and a little bit going down a bad way.
You're watching Pumped.
Fit for the Cause's mission is to provide diverse exercise programs and nutrition education, mostly for low-income communities. Many of them have special needs. Before, we were able to serve our children in public schools. We were able to go to hospitals and work with certain groups there. We were able to go to assisted living facilities and bring our services there. Now, we don't have that option to go into these places because they're very quarantined. So what we did is we decided not to limit our services, but to expand our service offerings online. What's really exciting is whereas people would think that outreach would have shrunk, we're reaching people around the world now. I had somebody take a class with me from Poland. Bend your knees to protect your back. I have a lot of people in New York City, where I'm from, taking our classes now, whereas that wasn't possible before because it was a live experience. But virtually, I'm seeing this opportunity to take what we're doing everywhere, particularly for underserved communities and special needs communities. And the staff is really into it and supportive, so we're all feeling this, you know, virtual renaissance. And I encourage everybody to think out of the box. Don't say you can't do something because of COVID. Just say that you might have to do things differently and safely.
Coming up.
This is nothing new to Aim High. It's something that we do throughout the year. Right now, it's just needed even more.
You're watching Pumped.
Aim High means to exercise compassion for others. Thanks for being our family, Sue.
It's a community within a community.
Part of being healthy is taking care of others. We have been offering free online classes. It's 9 a.m., let's do our thing. Free is an opportunity to give back to the people that have supported this community.
Imagine that your hands are on a hot skillet.
I'd always believed there was a correlation between the high that you get from fitness, but also from helping others. This is my workout for today. We all think we need to do a lot to make a difference, but what we do is give people opportunities to help other people in our community. We get great no contact donations. This is from our friend Mary. She sent goldfish.
It's very uplifting to me. It all starts with Amy. She's always giving.
These are all donations that came in from our community. People purchased them or gave us donations to go out and get them. Nourishment comes from connection, love, and compassion for others. Something right now that everybody needs a little bit more of. We offer many different styles of yoga.
Nice, give yourself a hug.
Spinning classes, strength conditioning classes.
Take your weights.
We welcome everybody into our classes.
Nice work, everybody, good job.
We work together by building strength in our bodies to then in turn go out in the community and help lift others in their battles, whatever it may be.
Always trying to come up with great opportunities for people to serve. Most of them do the fitness, but it's open to everybody. Thank you. This is nothing new to Aim High. It's something that we do throughout the year. Right now, it's just needed even more. Helene has been such a huge help. We have 6 different Wawas, and she goes and picks up the sandwiches for us.
She's an inspiration.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. People want to help. People want to be kind to others, and we just give them that opportunity. Soup kitchens is something that we do often. In our Norristown soup kitchen, serve anywhere from 90 to 110 people. We had a friend of Aim High's make masks, so we were able to give every single person that we served a mask.
We give to the people who need it.
The community, once again, has reached out above and beyond. They really aimed high. People are awesome. One of the things that Aim High was a part of in our local school district is something called the Snack Back Program. Oatmeals. There are 800 families that utilize the free breakfast and lunch program. So right away, we thought about those families. We decided to put these packs together. No one's too old ever to read a children's book. We have hygiene products in each bag. We put at least 2 meals, some proteins, some snacks, always fresh fruit. All the bags that we were using to fill the meals were supposed to be bags for all the races and the community events. And usually it's supporting a great cause. And then I kind of pause and like, well, that's what we're still doing. Each day I'm fulfilling 50 to 75 families located right on our front step. No questions asked. They're there 24/7.
Have a favorite spot to get pumped? Tell us on social media.